How y'all doing?
Hey Josh, how's it going?
Good.
Happy game week.
Appreciate you.
I mean, how excited are the guys right now? Just knowing days away, you guys are going to hit another opponent.
I'm ecstatic, ready for this defense to get after everything and ready for the team just to go out there for the first game.
Was there something you learned about yourself or that defensive line unit during fall camp?
During fall camp, I feel like we progressed from last year. I feel like we're way better up front, especially from the D tackles to the D ends. And to me, I feel like we're going to be something like special this year.
You know, something you guys up front don't get a lot of credit for is taking blocks that are meant for the linebacker, so it's important for you guys to gel. And I mentioned that linebacker has been kind of a big focus in camp to try to get them up to speed. What have you seen from the start of camp up to now from the linebackers?
From the linebacker room, I've seen a lot of guys that want to get their nose into the fight. A lot of guys like to be nasty and dirty and inside there, which we really need as a defense. I feel like the linebacker room is something special that we have here. And with Coach T. Will coaching it, it's going to be special, especially with those guys.
What was it like going up against this offensive line during camp?
Going against the offensive line, I feel like I progressed a whole lot. Iron sharpens iron, so with them, going against them every day, it gets me better, and I get them better every day. So I go against Paul, Sam, Sabota most of the time, and with them, I feel like every time I go out there, I get better.
You think they can be a pretty formidable group?
Yeah, of course, most definitely. I feel like with them, they're gonna be something special too, especially up front. And blocking this year, they're gonna have special times and things going on for their whole offense.
Can you talk about the energy and confidence Coach T. Will and Coach Martin kind of puts within you guys? I know your defense plays with a lot of passion, even a guy like yourself. Can you talk about that? Like, how is it to play for coaches like that and how infectious that attitude can be?
To play for coaches like that, I feel like it's amazing. With us, it's like we come into practice, come into meeting rooms with Coach T. Will. He's just so energetic with it, and he wants you to wake up, be ready to go to practice, be ready to go to the game, and dominate. So with a guy like that, you'll do anything for a coach like that.
You've thrown the word special around a lot. From practice, just seeing John Rice, his development, and obviously being named the starter, what word would you use to describe him and what he can be this year for you guys?
John Rice is a leader, and to me he's a mobile quarterback as well. To me, I feel like he can kill a lot of guys with his legs, a lot of teams with his legs. He can pass the ball a little bit as well. But to me, I feel like his strong suit is his mobility.
Look at South Carolina State and their offense. What's the biggest challenge? What do you guys have to look out for on defense?
To me, the biggest challenge for me, I feel like for the defense is, I would say their running game probably. This year we want to improve in that. So it's like this year with the first game, we want to establish what this defense is about going into the year.
Tell us a little bit more about Dallas Corbett.
Dallas Corbett he's a big, athletic guy. To me, I feel like with him, he just has to progress more on the mental side of the game. And once he gets that, he's gonna be something dominant and great one day.
Do you mentor him?
Of course, most definitely. I take him under my wing, tell him everything that I know, because he knows I've had the experience, and with him, I just have to just pass it down to him, and hopefully he'll understand it one day.
Josh, you mentioned iron sharpening iron. How much better has it made you guys in the defensive front chasing John Rice Plumlee all around the practice?
Chasing John Rice Plumlee, to me, is just pursuit of the ball. The whole defense has to get to the football no matter what. Going into the game, we have to be willing to run after anybody, and no matter how far they're going, we're just going. So with John Rice, I just feel like he's getting us ready for any mobile quarterback that we got coming into the year.
If this D-line is doing what you hope it does, what are we going to see?
If this D-line does what we're supposed to do, I feel like you're going to see a lot of plays being made by the D-line. Up front, I feel like it all starts up front. If we're doing our jobs, everybody else is going to follow suit. So to me, I feel like this D-line is going to be something special this year. With them, I just feel like we're just going to be dominant.
Josh, can you talk a little bit about the strides and improvements that you made in your game since the start of camp heading into this game one?
Some strides and improvement that I've made in my game is with my pass rush. I feel like I got way better. this fall camp. To me, I feel like this year is going to be my year to get after the quarterback, do what I have to do to be one of those guys to be above and beyond in the country and let everybody know who I am. So to me, it's just I feel like this year is going to be my year. That's how I feel about it.
Earlier in this camp, you said you might be a double-digit sack guy. Any change in that?
No, the goals never change throughout the year. I always tell myself if I set a goal, it's gonna stay that way. And if I don't reach it, I don't reach it. But to me, I'm gonna reach it this year, most definitely.
Josh, your DB corps is one of the actually probably the most veteran unit on the team with the most experience, more players coming back and all that. How much extra comfort do you have being aggressive, attacking, trying to get that double sack number with a group like that behind you and support?
With a group like that, they're going to keep the top on the coverage no matter what. I don't feel like there's going to be too many deep balls this year from any team. And I feel like with our DBs, and we're going to be something special with them, and with up front, we're going to be amazing, because I feel like we got a lot of guys coming off the edge. You got the D tackles being strong inside. So I feel like we're going to be something to mess with, something dominant this year.
Josh, I coached against you while you were at Winter Haven. You were playing tight end with his 88, then all of a sudden they threw you on the defensive end. Can you tell people about that number? Because I know people might turn the TV on and see 88 at defensive line. Like, who is this kid? Why is he wearing a wide receiver number? Tell us about that number 88, Josh.
Number 88. When I first came into high school, I didn't really care about the number. It's just like once I started like my JV year, they gave me 88, and then like ever since then I just kept it. But at the same time, it's just like I came up to varsity, kept the number. I was thinking about changing it to like 1-8, just having the 8. But at the same time, I was just like, oh, everybody likes 88, and everybody's like always saying, oh, there go 88, there go 88. So it's just like with me, I always kept the number because I felt like it always stuck with me.
If you guys do well on defense, has Gus ever promised you guys when he gets the opportunity to carry the ball on offense? We've seen that through the years a couple times. Have you ever talked to him about that? Like, hey coach, you got a goal line situation, you give me the ball.
I've never talked to him about that, but I feel like last year he gave KD the ball, but I feel like if we ever get in those kind of situations, I just want like a fade ball against a corner. That's all I want to get it to.
Appreciate it. Thanks, man. Good luck.
Thank you.